Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. It's Tuesday. Tonight, we are going to actually be using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Um, yeah, I've been really called to using this deck recently, so the energies have really shifted. Um, so here we are. Welcome, everyone. It's Tuesday night. This is Spirit Speaks. I am Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium, master instructor with integrated energy therapy, and your spiritual life coach. Um, in any group reading, whether it's virtual or in person, take what resonates because spirit is going to come through and bring through the most beneficial messages for the most people. So if I say something in somebody else's reading, but boy, did that hit you in the feels, or a word I used really made you stand up and notice, then yes, there's something in that message for you as well. So if you're watching on the replay, welcome, and please hashtag replay. Thank you for the likes, the subscribes. Thank you for being here. I can't do this without you for sure. So I went live this morning and did kind of a general reading for the energies of today. We have had the full moon lunar eclipse full length reading go out. So that's been out for a day or so. So Spirit has really been coming through. And Spirit isn't just coming through me. Spirit is also coming through you and to your own life. So if you're someone that keeps having the same idea, if you're someone that keeps coming into the same thought or the same feeling over and over again, that is your spirit guides, your guardian angel. So when Spirit has a message for you that is trying to help guide you into a better road, or in alignment with your purpose, even if you don't know what it is, just know that Spirit is not going to give up until you get that message and take that action. The other thing that I like to tell people is that Spirit messages are often going to be counterintuitive. You know, they're not going to be taking you down a road you've already been down. So Spirit is coming in to, again, give you the shortcut to whatever it is you're wanting. And that shortcut is going to be uncomfortable. And that uncomfortability will have a kind of a feeling of excitement to it. Like you'll be, even though you're scared, you're excited. That is when you know that is coming through your spirit guides. When you're just terrified and there's something in you going, no, 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 don't do that. I've done that before. It didn't go well then. That's your ego trying to keep you playing small and keep you playing safe. So we all have the ability to be intuitive. We all have that antenna, that biological predisposition to be in connection through your nervous system, through your pineal gland, through your heart. We all have the connection to the divine, but it does take practice. And so if you're someone that is really unsure, then welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here to bring forth messages, and I feel like 99% of the time I'm just validating what you already know. You just didn't know how to trust and act on it. So welcome. Welcome, Kosh. Welcome, Irene. Welcome, Tracy. Welcome, everyone. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight. We're just going to do messages from Spirit. So thank you for being here. Ooh. That card did not want to go back in. All right, so let's see what we got here. So we're going to start with Irene and see what Spirit wants to bring through for you. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes. Thank you for being here. I will fit in as many people as I can in the hour. All you need to do is comment so that I know you're here. Take what resonates. Oh, look at that, Irene Shadow. Yeah. And I feel like this is, you're coming out of the darkness, that you have moved through shadow aspects, imprints, It feels like you've done some inner child healing. And it feels like this is going to be opening you up, not only healing relationships that are very instrumental in your life, but also opening you up to new relationships, new collaborations, new community. And this may be online, this may be in person, but it feels like you're being asked to step out of your comfort zone. So, whatever shadow aspect is trying to hold you back, whatever fear is still there, Spirit is saying, we're coming in. We're coming in with the light to help you to move into new community, new relationships. It could be romantic, but I just feel like friendship, mentorship, people to come in and kind of fill up your life. That where things have gotten maybe stagnant, or maybe where you've lost some relationships or you've lost some friends and family, you know, we all go through this, right? Life ebbs and flows. Sometimes you have lots of people in your life, and they're all very important. And then there's periods in your life where you feel like you're more alone, or you have less people you can rely on, or maybe really even know you. And that's what I'm picking up, that this shadow aspect is helping you to come back into community. The bottom of the deck is your sacral chakra. So I do feel like you're also coming back into your creativity, and your divine feminine energy is balancing out the divine masculine within you. So it's really also creating balance, that is allowing you to be more expressive, be more creative. Yeah, I feel like this is a new step on your journey of this thing called life. So thank you for being here. I hope that resonated. Hello, Harge. Oh, wonderful, Irene. I feel like I'm coming out of the shadow and community, feeling better overall. Wonderful. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Tracy, congratulations. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. 10-pound baby girl. Welcome to the world. So, congratulations, honey. So, let's see what Spirit has for you. All right, let's see what Spirit has for you. Trapped in fear. Trapped in fear. Yeah, I feel like this is the old version of you. I feel like whatever had you trapped in fear, and even if you still kind of feel like you're there, I feel like this energy, the full moon, and this partial lunar eclipse are going to be really, really instrumental in helping you to release that fear. So I feel like the next 2 to 4 weeks, I feel like the fear is going to be, I'm hearing eliminated. I'm seeing it kind of being washed away. Because it's old. It's old energy. It's where you used to be. And sometimes when we have something going on that's triggering us from a situation in our past, even though we've done some work and even though we've become more self-aware and all that, it's very easy to kind of get trapped back into those old feelings and those old patterns. But I feel like this energy is really bringing you out of that. Because what really is going to happen is you're coming into a time of celebration. And I feel like it's already kind of started with the new grandbaby. But overall, it also feels like you're going to have lots of reasons to celebrate, as long as you're not allowing those old feelings, old fears, old trapped emotions affect you, like play into your story, like buy into that negative self-talk, or buy into that old pattern. So it's going to be really important to be self-aware that, okay, that's an old thought pattern. I'm not doing that anymore. That's old negative self-talk. I don't do that anymore. Um, or that's just an old story. I'm not buying anymore. So this is why you're now coming into this time of rejoicing and celebration, because there's going to be, I'm getting three things that are going to be happening that are going to have you rejoicing in celebration. And I feel like you've already had one. So if you haven't had the other two or seen evidence of the other two yet, that's okay. I would say within the next 2 to 4 weeks, there's going to be more reasons to celebrate. Real celebration, not just things happening that are positive, but things happening that are really making you feel safe and stable. So root chakra, finances, family, faith. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Oh, that's wonderful. Tracy says she's beautiful. That's awesome. You're very welcome. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, Disha. Oh, I'm awesome. Well, that's spirit 99% of the time. That's what they want to do, is they want to bring you reasons to keep going and ways in which to do that. Hello, Sherry's. Personal. I'm tapping into your spirit team. All right, so let's see who is next. So, hello, Kashi. Welcome. Or is it Cash? I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name, but welcome. You're on the list. All you have to do is comment, and I'm going to get as many in the hour as I can. So, welcome. Oh, all right. So we got two coming out for, I'm going to call you Cash. And I like them. I like them. I like them. I like them. So we got patience and planning, which is feel like this is where you've been. It feels like where you've been. That you've been planning, you've been working diligently, consistently, one step at a time. So it's been planning, and the patience has been divine timing, right? Divine timing coming in. And what I'm picking up is that divine timing is coming in because you've also got foundations and achievements. So, whatever you've been diligently, consistently planning, working on, creating, manifesting, whatever it is, I feel like don't give up in the ninth hour. Like, don't give up right before the breakthrough. And that's what this feels like. So, the next 2 to 4 weeks, really, really important. Keep staying consistent, keep doing your thing, keep planning, keep staying, gratitude journal it, whatever you got to do, right? So 10 things every day you're grateful for to help stay in that higher frequency so that it can come in sooner, right? But I feel like this is spirit saying, we see your efforts. We see what you've been going through. We see how hard it is. We see how on the edge you have felt, the anxiety it's created, right? Root chakra triggering that you've been going through, right? But you've been staying the course, and I feel like Christ consciousness energy has had you, and you're going to be seeing the achievements of this. Things are going to. I'm hearing foundation, like you've laid the foundation, and now it's time for things to start showing up, things to start opening up, and yeah, appearing. So the resources, the opportunities, whatever it is, you're don't give up now. Things are moving forward. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Welcome, Christine. Welcome. All right, let's see. So that was Cash. All right. Hello, Harge. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am okay. I am okay. I'm a little tired. I think maybe that's what you're seeing. It's been a long day. We've gotten a lot accomplished. I've been actually just really kind of putting my house back together. I was gone for, well, I really wasn't around for 2 weeks. I was in and out helping my mom, who's 75, be at camp. So just, trying to get back into routine, put my house back together. Oh, wow. Look at that. That flipped out. You also got patience and planning. So I'm going to get a card to go with that for you as well. Interesting that in this 52 card deck, I think it's 52, it's a lot, that card came out twice. So, and when that happens, guys, it kind of tells me that we really are tapping into the energy. So this energy of this eclipse, it really is allowing what it is you've been planning, working towards, desiring, manifesting, whatever it is, like your patience and planning are paying off. And that's what I'm seeing for you as well. So you got a different clarifying card, but it's just as positive. So this one is victory and success. So look at that, Harj. You're coming out of a time of darkness, of I'm hearing surrender. You're coming out of time of surrender, like you've surrendered. Like, okay, this is my situation. It's not what I want it to be, but I'm giving it to God, or I'm giving it to who you believe in, and I'm letting the universe kind of bring it to me if that's what is for me, right? And I feel like you've done the work. So again, the patience and the planning are paying off. That you are coming out of the darkness into the light. Things are starting to show up, and maybe they haven't yet. And this is really giving me this like eclipse energy with the way that this card is. So I feel like this partial lunar eclipse for you is really going to be impactful with like breaking cycles, releasing karma, really allowing you to step into your authenticity and your sovereignty and your power in a way that you may not have been before, where you were always planning, you were always working towards, but it didn't seem to be opening up. The resources, the opportunities, the right connections were not appearing. Even though you felt like, okay, I'm doing the work, right? I'm doing maybe inner work, I'm doing, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm evolving, but it's just not happening the way that I want it to, or the way that I've been working towards, right? And so this is what I'm seeing for you, that you are also, and this also kind of brings me back to releasing shadow aspect, that whatever shadow you've been dealing with, or generational imprints that you've released them. Like you're coming into a time of victory and achievement, or victory and success. Yeah. So don't give up. If you feel like this illumination hasn't shown up yet, don't give up. You're almost there. You're right on the cusp. Keep staying consistent, keep staying diligent, and your patience and your planning are going to be rewarded. That's what I'm feeling. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Okay, thank you, Sherry. So the deck that I'm using is actually the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, and I actually have the regular deck, but I bought a mini deck, and that's the one I got my hands on tonight. So we're using the mini deck. So, all right, let me just clear these out. Hi, Disha. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You've got to be coming up too. You've got to be coming up. So let's see. Yeah, actually, you're going to be right after Miss Cynthia. So, yeah, I just go down the list on the comments, how you commented, when you commented. So, you're on the list. All right, Cynthia, how are you? How are you? How are you? I was very excited to hear that you're making plans. I know it's going to be sad. I know that, but I think I don't know. It just feels good that you're going to be with family. Okay. All right, Miss Cynthia, let's see what Spirit has for you. Okay, it flew out. Oh, you're learning. You're being called to learn. Your wisdom is being activated. I'm also feeling like your ability to tap into the Akashic records, that is also being amplified. So if that's not something you feel like you've been able to do in the past, I feel like in the next month, you're going to start really tapping into wisdom in such a profound way, where you're just oh, okay, so your clair cognizance is being activated. So you're knowing that you know, but you don't know how you know. It's because your wisdom is coming online. Yeah, your ability to tap into the Akash, to the energy field, to the matrix, being able to know. And I feel like this is because of the learning that you've been doing and the evolving that your spirit has been going through. And I'm hearing the last 10 years, like the last decade. It's like a culmination of all the work that you've been doing. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Your passion is being ignited. Look at that. So heart chakra activation, um, and also your ability to tap in. So I feel like this is in alignment with your purpose, with sharing your wisdom. However that looks or is going to look will be totally up to you. And sometimes we share our wisdom just by being a model, by living our wisdom. And I feel like that is something that you have done, and you will do more. So just know that I feel like you really are coming into a time of sharing your passion, sharing your gifts, sharing your knowledge, sharing your energy. That is your purpose. And I feel like it's going to be putting you in new places with new people, in bigger environments, bigger rooms. I'm kind of seeing you like having discussions, like leading discussions. So, circle, circle discussions. That's what I'm hearing. So I feel like you're expanding. You're expanding, you're growing, you're evolving. So thank you for being here. Okay. Welcome from India. Okay. So let's see what Spirit has to say. She wants to know if she's going to clear her CA final, and will she be a CA by the end of 2027? Honestly, what I'm hearing from your spirit guides is yes. Yes, you will. So let's see what the cards say. See what the cards want to bring through. Your spirit guides, what they want to bring through. Yeah, I just have this overwhelming sense of positive, and like I'm getting goosebumps. Like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're coming into new beginnings. This is your new beginning. This is your new road. This is your new path. This is you stepping into your purpose, you stepping into this new career that is going to allow you the power and prestige and the validation, I'm hearing, that you've been looking for. There, that you had people around you who didn't maybe believe that you could accomplish it, or um, maybe they were just kind of jumping on your lack of confidence. Um, but yeah, it's time to get confident. It's time to say, I am woman, hear me roar, and I'm ready to step into my power, and I'm ready to achieve my goal, and I'm ready to start this new cycle in my life. I feel like you're ending a cycle, and you're beginning a new cycle. So whatever the past obstacles and challenges were, like leave them there. because I feel like you are going into a very, look at that, bottom of the deck, powerful season. Look at that. Yeah, you're stepping into your power. You're becoming powerful. And I feel like it's going to be emotionally, mentally, but also financially. So just know, um, get excited because I feel like it's you're getting into go time. You're getting into go time. So study what you got to study, but just stay in positive expectation that everything is going to work out and take that intention into your exam. I've got this and I'm ready and I'm able, I'm capable, I'm intelligent, I'm loving, and I'm ready. I'm ready for the new. So I hope that resonated and thank you for being here. I'm excited for you, actually. It's a very exciting energy that I'm getting from your spirit team. All right, so here we go. Sherry's. Welcome. I'm curious on your earrings. They are so beautiful. Are they certain crystals or just a pretty piece? No, they're just a pretty piece. They're very inexpensive, but they are all the chakras. Um, so I don't know that they're like true crystals, but yeah, I put them on because this shirt was so plain. I look at my jewelry and I kind of, again, everything I do is intuitive. So it's like, what's calling me? And these were the earrings. The chakra crystals were calling me. So here we are. All right. Oh, that one wanted to. Oh, we're not going to take all of those. Well, interestingly enough, this was the card that fell out. Look at that. So we're talking about my chakra earrings, and then you pulled a card of balance. So yeah, I would say you need a chakra balancing. So I would look into doing a chakra balancing clearing meditation. Um, yeah, yeah. So go on YouTube and just type in chakra balancing clearing meditation. Go with the one that you resonate with. There's going to be lots of um, options. Just go to the one that calls you, whether it's the picture or the name or whatever it is. Don't overthink it. Spirit's going to lead you to the one that's going to be the most beneficial for you. So go with the first one. Um, the other thing that I'm picking up is um, clearing your energy is going to be really, really beneficial for what it is that you're wanting to. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Wasn't surprised. Yeah, because this was what I was feeling. Like you're trying to make choices. So this card is the movement, choices, and decisions. So that's why you need balancing, my dear. Because you're trying to make choices, or you're going to have choices that you're going to need to make. So if you don't have any choices in front of you right now, I would say they're coming. And so Spirit's saying, balance your energy, clear your chakras, do a clearing chakra meditation. You can use crystals. You can ground, get outside into Mother Nature or Mother Gaia. Salt baths, but clear your energy and balance your chakras because what you're going to be guided to is making a choice or a decision about something that's pretty impactful, something that is really going to, I feel like, change your life in some way, So because we have on the card, I don't know if you can see it, but we've got money, we've got wedding rings, marriage, we've got growth, and we've got dreams. So these, any one of those are going to change your life. Any one of those are going to kind of put you in on a new path, on a new road, right? So, whether you're growing or you're heading towards a dream, You're thinking about a commitment of some sort, or, you've got money showing up. Um, or you've got to make decisions about money, right? They're all life changing in some way. And so only through being balanced can you make an informed decision. You can make a grounded decision. When you're making a decision from an ungrounded place, it's going to come out of fear, right? You're going to make a very fear-based decision. And those are always going to take you someplace you really don't want to be. And chances are you're going to have to revisit the choice, right? So let's cut that part out. Let's get balanced. Let's come from a clear place where you're in connection with your spirit team. You can hear their guidance, even though it might be a little uncomfortable, because they're always taking you towards what's best for you. And you've never been there before. So it's going to feel uncomfortable. Anything that you're choosing that you've already visited, that's your ego trying to keep you in the same place, because we like to be comfortable. Our ego wants us to be comfortable. And if we stay comfortable, then we're just in a pattern. We're looping. Things aren't changing. We can't get to where we want to go. Same old, same old. It's the definition of chaos. Doing the same thing, expecting a different result. It's not going to work. So Spirit's asking you to get balanced. Okay? So thank you for being here. And it's nice to meet you. Welcome. So, that being said, those of you who are here and are new, welcome. I hope you will subscribe. I hope you will like. And if you want more information about me and what I do, please check out the description box, because I do spiritual life coaching and I do energy healing work, integrated energy therapy. So if you're someone that is struggling with old traumas and dramas, addiction, generational curses, attachments, that is what I can help you with in my spiritual life coaching, the Empower Me Now package, which is 9 sessions in 6 months. So we dive deep and we help to clear whatever your goal is for that 6 months. And it's profound. And I work with the 9 archangels who come in to assist. I facilitate the healing. That's all I do. But they painlessly identify what you're holding on to, the issues in your tissues, in your emotional body that needs to be transmuted. So threat into safety, abandonment into connection, guilt into pride, shame into spiritual pride, anger and resentment into love, betrayal into love, back into love. So it's profound work. And if you're someone that's dealt with addiction, or you're the child of an alcoholic, that's some deep-seated negative emotional pain, emotional neglect, unworthiness, lack mentality. This is what I struggled with, not being able to take care of myself financially, because I was in this lack mentality that I never felt like I had enough. So I kept creating situations where I didn't have enough. I lost careers. I became homeless. And this work has profoundly changed my life. And this is what I'm doing now to help all of you. So if you're someone that's been looking for help and support, especially if you've dealt with narcissistic abuse, covert narcissism, or the dark empath, and you can go to my healings and classes playlist on my YouTube channel, and I have a very in-depth dark empath video that really explains the difference between covert narcissism and empath, dark empath, and how detrimental it is to an empath, to a light worker, to a naturally lighter frequency being, such as yourself. So all of that information, you can find on my website, or you can find on my YouTube channel in the Classes and Healing playlist. And also, there's several videos describing integrated energy therapy, what it means to me, how it impacted my life in such a positive way, because it was the thing that got me over the hurdle of the lack mentality. I didn't even know I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know what lack mentality was. I just knew that I could not manifest. I could manifest little things, but I couldn't manifest the financial stability that I was looking for and craving at that point in my life. So, thank you for being here. I truly appreciate all of you. And we are going to Arshi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm dating. My name is Arshi, and his Anand. Will we end up together? Does he really love me? Okay, so I'm actually gonna grab another deck, which is the Singles and Relationship Oracle. So let's pull, I'm gonna pull a card or two on Anand, and let's, oh, as one literally flipped out. Okay, so the first card that came out is Rushing. You can't hurry love. The right one is coming in perfect divine timing. So what I'm picking up with this is it feels like the relationship on some level has had like an urgency energy around it, and urgency is fear energy. So yeah, let's get another one to see what else Spirit wants to say, because that's concerning that there's fear energy from him about kind of needing to move this along or connect to you. Yeah, vulnerable. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. Okay, so this is what I'm picking up, my dear. This is what's holding him back, or this is what is getting in the way of this connection. That he is not able to be vulnerable. That he is so afraid of stepping into love and a true partnership that it feels like he holds himself back. So there's like an emotional blockage. And so this fear energy, this urgency of attaching to you and getting you to, commit or just be in the relationship quickly, is because he's afraid you're going to leave. So I feel like there's an abandonment issue. Because he can't love himself, it's hard for him to receive love. And so he's dealing out of his ego. And his ego needs constant validation. And that's where this urgent energy is also coming into play, that he needs that constant validation of connection with you, you being there for him, probably like needs to communicate all the time, wants to know, where you are, what you're doing. I feel like there might be a little bit of a control issue. So whether or not you end up together, that's going to be, your choice. But I do feel like there is a blockage around his heart. So I don't feel right now that he's emotionally connecting with you in the way that you're wanting him to, or maybe he's promising to. So I would say slow down, take it slow, so that you can really get to know him, and that may help the vulnerability issue. Okay, so I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Oh, Disha, I'm so excited. She said, hearing that all my efforts and manifestations are finally going to pay off filled me with goosebumps. So I'm so glad. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. She said the video on narcissists and dark empath is definitely worth watching. So go to my Classes and Healings playlist. It might be on the second page. It is a year or two old, but it still stands up. It still stands up. Oh, awesome, Disha. Thank you so much for the, oh, I love this. This is divine intervention. Thank you so much for reading. It's literally 5 a.m. here in India. I was studying all night and came across your video during my break. Guess this was meant to be. I got a lot. Oh, yay! I'm so glad. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Okay, let's see here. So, so Johanna, I just wanted to get some clarity on my career, going back to school for social work, teaching, or something else. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do, my dear. I'm going to pull different cards, one card on each. So let's do one for social work, one for teaching, and then one for something else, okay? So let's see. Oh, welcome, Jenny, Cherry's mom. You're next. You're next. All right, so Johanna, let's do this. All right, so I'm going to cut the deck, and then I'm just going to kind of see. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. So the first one is social work. I mean, that's literally triumphant success. All right, so positive energy around social work. Then we have teaching. Ooh, you got the destiny card for teaching. Or something else. Power. Okay, this may not have helped you. I thought maybe we'd get a clear yes or no. Holy cow. I feel like you've got to really sit in meditation. You've got to really sit in meditation because it feels like whatever you do is your destiny. Whatever you do will be a success, a triumphant success. And it's going to help you stand in your power in a way that you've not been able to yet or thus far. So, yeah, go with your gut, sit in meditation. But whatever you choose, if it's coming from a place of alignment, it is going to change your life. So I feel like you are coming to a profound new cycle. And you've got to trust it. So, okay, leaving that there. I hope that helped. I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. She said, wow. Yeah. So sit in meditation. Talk to your spirit team. Talk to your spirit team. Okay, so let's see here. That was Johanna. There we go. All right, let's see. I'm just going to knock these cards out, and I'm going to give them a good shuffle, honey, just because. Got a lot of energy going on, that's why. All right, so Jenny, welcome. Welcome, ladies. Welcome. I hope you like, I hope you subscribe, I hope you come back. And if you want more information on me, hit my description box. All right. I do personal readings, guys. So there's two choices. There's a medium reading or a tarot reading on my website, and there's also the life coaching, the spiritual life coaching. So welcome. All right. Do me a favor. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Oh, thank you, Johanna. All right, here we go, Jenny. I feel you shifted your energy. The anxiety is dissipated. Oh, yep. That's why I was feeling your energy the way I was, because you are also very intuitive. So I don't know if you also trust and act on what you receive, or if you use tools, pendulum, cards, dowsing rods, whatever. But if you don't, that's what I feel like. Yeah, your shadow aspect has been keeping you from being able to connect into your intuition. And so, if that's something that you've already cleared, I would say your intuition is going to start really taking off. Um, but if you feel like you're still dealing with shadow aspects, wounding, inner child wounding, generational curses or wounding, imprints that you came into this lifetime with, very, very heavy trauma, dramas, threat, unworthiness, resentment, betrayal, shame. It feels like spirit is in this energy trying to help you release and transmute some of that. So I feel like journaling would be really beneficial for you right now. Also, writing the letter to someone in your life that's done you dirty, relationship, doesn't matter, but write it all out, get it out. The woulda, couldas, and shouldas, the pain, the hurt, the recriminations, the guilt, the whatever, and then burn it and release the ashes to the wind or bury them. And if you don't feel safe to burn it, then tear it up and bury it in earth. And if you live in some place where you don't have like a yard you can bury it in a potted plant. Tiny, tiny pieces. Because it is time for you to get into connection with the divine. It is time, divine timing is coming in for you to be in connection with your spirit team, really stepping into your purpose, really stepping onto your path of alignment to be in connection and being a way shower, being a model, maybe even sharing your gifts if that's what you're being called to do. But spirit's been at your door, and it's time for you to be able to answer. And yeah, if you need help with that, that's what I do in my spiritual life coaching. It's one of the things I do. Um, I also have an event coming up in the spring, which is my 5-day awakening course. So all that information's on my website in the event section. But yeah, whatever you do, it's time. So, whether it's clairvoyance, you're seeing, whether it's claircognizance, you know that you know, but you don't know how you know, or it's clairaudience, you're hearing, or it's clairsentience, you're feeling. I feel like you really are going to start ramping up. And when you have one sense that's online, the other senses start to develop. So if you already feel like you're an empath and you're clairsentient, then don't be surprised if you start feeling clairaudience or clairvoyance or claircognizance. Once you have one highly developed, my experience is the other ones just start coming online. So intuition developing, and it's because shadow work is coming up. And I do feel like if you haven't watched my other readings, I would actually go and watch the one from today, which is just an energy update, and then the one from Monday, because today's Tuesday, so Monday, which was the full moon lunar eclipse full length video, because I feel like that will help you understand the shadow aspect of what may be coming up for you. So get ready. It feels like you're going to be taking off. So if you're not already leaning into your intuition or feeling like you have a connection to your spirit team, you will. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Okay, did I get everybody? Just want to, I'm looking through the comments, guys, just to make sure I got everybody. And what I love about the streaming service that I use is if I've clicked on you, it kind of puts it in like a muted, so I can tell who I've read for and who I haven't. But it looks like I may have gotten everybody so far. So, for those of you who are new, I do like to stay for the hour. I do pull as many for as many people as I can in that hour. And yeah, I tonight's been fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Oh, welcome. You're very welcome. She said, "Thank you. I'm ready for the continued journey." So, welcome. Okay, so three doors. That's how you get a reading. You just show up, and if you're in the hour and I'm free, you get a reading. All right, so let's see what we got for three doors down fan. Oh, well, welcome. Welcome. Ooh. So my intention, guys, for those of you who are new, my intention is those who need me find me. So I know that if you're finding me, there's going to be something about what I do or what I'm connected to or what I can bring that will resonate with you. Disruption. So you've had some disruption in your life recently. I feel like it's to do with root chakra, family, finances, faith, safety, stability, root chakra, something. Um, I feel what I'm picking up from spirit is you were on a path or you had a goal or yeah, they're showing me like you had a very clear road and it was smooth sailing and things were good and this was your road and you were, whether this was a relationship or finances, um, but root shot, I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like a safety, stability, security. So if it's making me feel like job or home, yeah, home. So maybe a relationship, could be both. But it didn't go well. Things didn't go the way you thought they were going to go. What I'm picking up though, so bottom of the deck, you are going to be coming into victory and success. So whatever the darkness was, and look at that, it's kind of letting us know that yes, this disruption caused a darkness. So it could have triggered a shadow aspect, could have triggered an old wound, an old fear, a story like unworthiness. But what I'm getting at, whatever it was, it really knocked you off your feet, really made you question some things. And what I'm picking up is that questioning helped you to move in a new direction. I feel like you found the way forward, and it wasn't easy, and it wasn't what you expected, but it's where you're going to have the triumph and success. And I feel like because of the way that this card, I feel like this partial lunar eclipse at the end of this week, or actually tomorrow, I think it's the 26th. I could be wrong, but 26, 29, it's the end of this week. This energy is shifting something for you. It's opening something up for you. It's like the sun is going to shine. So the obstacle or challenge is going to be overcome through a resource showing up or an opportunity showing up or somebody reaching out to you to help you. So whether this is an inner turmoil, a betrayal, or this is a job loss. The internal always affects the external. And so whatever is going on inside is going to be really important right now. So not blaming and shaming, but really getting into gratitude for who did show up or what you did have while you were going through this. Being grateful for, I mean, when you're in the depths of despair, when you've been knocked off your, it's hard to be grateful. It's hard to be grateful. I remember when I learned what a gratitude journal was and why gratitude was so important. I actually read the book Wishes Fulfilled by Dr. Wayne Dyer, who is passed over. He's passed on or crossed over, but his teachings are still so relevant. And in that book, he talks about gratitude, raising your frequency and setting the intention with the universe to bring in what it is you're needing through gratitude of as if you already have it. So, being grateful for your brand new career, even though you don't have it yet, right? Being grateful for your overabundant bank account that's really in the negative, right? So you're pulling in the energy before the physical shows up. But that's what I'm picking up for you, that whatever this tower moment was, this unexpected disruption, this trigger that set you to fear, that it's you're coming out of it. Something is, the light is showing, you're coming into victory. So that was very long-winded. I hope you got something out of that, but thank you for being here. Okay, so oh good. I'm glad. All right, hello. Hello, you're very welcome. Oh, yours flipped out. Obstacles and challenges. Oh, fudge. All right, it's not what I want to see, Joanna. You also got the disruption card. All right. So that's where you are. I'm going to pull a couple more or one more to see where you're going, what's going to happen on the other side of this eclipse. Because you've had the disruption, you've got the obstacles and challenges. So Spirit, where is this taking her? What is coming in for her? Okay, you got to get out of the defeatist mentality. You're not defeated. And you need to get back into meditation and your practices, because Spirit is bringing you the answers through your disruption and your obstacles and challenges. So it's okay to have a pity party for a minute. It's okay to cry it out when you're really feeling overwhelmed or hurt. I get it. It's okay. We have to release those energies, but you can't stay in it. You can't stay in it. Spirit is coming in to say, we are giving you what you need, but you can't hear us because of the grief or the anger or the betrayal. Okay? So ask Spirit to alleviate the pain so that you can hear them. Just ask them to take it. It's too heavy. It's too hard. It hurts too much. I can't do this alone. I'm scared. Because I feel like your spirit team is right there on your shoulder going, we've got you. But you can't hear them. Because the grief is too heavy. The betrayal is too heavy. The pain is too heavy. The anger is too heavy. The hurt is too heavy. The betrayal is too heavy. And Spirit loves you. You are loved. You are so dearly loved, is what I'm hearing. Bottom of the deck. The sun is coming out. And they want you to get into hope. Holy hope. Not pie in the sky hope, holy hope. hope given to you by God, Christ consciousness, the universe, because the sun is going to come out. You are going to be whole and safe and vibrant, and you're going to have your needs met. I don't know if you can see in this card, but there's an angel in that light. And that's just another validation that they're right there for you. You are not alone. So I hope that resonated, honey. Thank you for being here. You are loved. I'm going to leave that message for all of us. I'm going to end it right there, guys. We are at the hour mark. We are all so dearly loved by our spirit team. And whether you can feel it or not, they are loving you and helping you, and they are with you. Your crossed over loved ones, your guardian angel, the archangels, the ascended masters. All we have to do is quiet our energy. Breath work, meditation, grounding. They're always right here, willing to guide us, love us, support us. All we have to do is reach out and ask. You're very welcome, honey. All right, guys, have a beautiful rest of your night. Thank you, thank you, thank you for those of you who are here and are new. I hope you'll be back. For those of you watching on the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please hashtag replay in the comments. And we'll talk soon. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings.